Welcome to the Consumers. My name is Greg Warren. I am here with Sean O'Brien.
Gregory Warren, buddy.
How you doing, buddy?
Great, pal. Good to see you.
Oh, that's
Look
from
at
Ryan
Wamser.
That's from Ryan Wamser.
Boom.
Yeah. Yep.
Ryan.
Good looking shirt.
I'm wearing it, baby.
Sean's wearing his O'Brien 390 shirt. I'm also here
What
with
is this, real quick? Is that
that's
like
a WWE
logo.
Yeah, that's
It is.
professional wrestling.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get
Because it's like Stone Cold.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
right.
yeah.
That's what he's doing. Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
Ryan, wearing it. I support.
The other voice you're hearing is, of course, Tim Convey.
Hey.
Tim has a pretty cool looking Elvis hat.
Oh, yeah. This is from Elvis the movie.
I
which
knew it.
I didn't love, but I am glad I saw it.
The head
And
of the movie.
What? I love the hat.
Yeah.
The hat's fine.
Oh, I thought you meant you didn't love the movie.
Didn't love the movie.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was fine. I wanted more out of it. I was very, very excited.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had a good time with it.
I'm glad I saw it.
Who played Elvis?
Austin Butler.
Okay.
And threw himself in the role. And
Bang up job, I thought.
he just became Elvis for years afterwards, and then he eventually was like, I'm just going to be Brad Pitt now, and now he just is always doing a Brad Pitt impression.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a good actor. I mean, he's in some stuff, but he's just I don't know.
Method
He's
act.
doing
He was
a
good as
Brad Pitt impression as an actor, or he's actually an impressionist?
As an actor, I'm saying the kind of the joke is that he's always just playing Brad Pitt.
So he's influenced by Brad Pitt.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But before that, it was Elvis. Like he'd do interviews, and he would have the accent and be like, just do Elvis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gets deep
and
in.
and then he eventually, yeah. But I thought the movie was fine. But this is a promotional thing for the movie, so it just says Elvis.
Yeah, I like it, man.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah,
in all
that's
fairness, ever since Randy's been in this Stevie Nicks tribute band, he just every interview, or every time he talks, he sounds like Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it rubs off, man.
Yeah. He gets into character, man. Just see,
He's not
just
go- he's
laugh
not
like-
biting.
Just
Yeah,
laugh
yeah.
like Stevie
Randy
Nicks.
knows.
That's exactly how she laughs.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, Randy knows how to play this game.
He's wearing scarves.
Yeah. He's like sort of good witch stuff going on.
Yeah, we walked in here. He had scarves on all our mics too. We were like,
Yeah,
"Come
I
on,
know.
man!
Come on,
Commitment.
man. Yeah.
It's not cool. It's not cool at all." I wanted to share this with you guys. I don't know that you've seen
Sean,
this
you got anything?
or not.
Yeah, let's.
All right.
So I was out of town. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hilarious.
Go ahead, Timmy.
Just moments ago, as you turned on this podcast, you heard the Consumers theme song by our pal Kevin Bowers.
Yeah, he's great.
Just a great, songwriter, musician. He's primarily a drummer. Kevin Bowers is currently on tour with a group called the Pernikoff Brothers. And the Pernikoff Brothers are opening for the Bacon Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
It's a brotherly thing. The Bacon Brothers, it's Kevin Bacon and his brother, I believe his name's Michael Bacon. They've been together for decades. So they're opening for him, and they've been doing a whole bunch of dates, and they're really hitting it off and having a good time. And currently, every night on this tour, they will end the show by playing Footloose. They'll have the Pernikoff Brothers come up, and Kevin Bowers will come up and share a microphone with Kevin Bacon, and our pal Kevin will play on the bongos while cheek to cheek singing Footloose with Kevin Bacon.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And like every day, there's a new video of Kevin singing
and Kevin?
with Kevin Bacon.
Wow.
Incredible.
That's wild, buddy.
And Footloose, no less.
Yeah, man.
So anyway, it's exciting. But yeah, Kevin's
That
great.
is exciting, man. And that's
Right?
the guy that created the song that you hear. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that
He's
is.
gotten a lot of compliments on that song.
It's a great song. If you like it,
You can buy it.
You can buy it. Yeah. Just look, Kevin Bowers, Nova is the name of the album. Get the whole thing, but you can get an instrumental version or with lyrics. It exists with lyrics.
That exists with lyrics?
It does. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. It's,
Oh man, now I got to get on board.
Sean, Tim, and Greg. Podcast.
Randy joins the fun.
What will they do today? What will they do? Yeah. Here are the guys. So that's pretty cool.
So we can play that.
Nate gets in on the vocals too, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah, he's in background.
Yes, he's a little flat. Honestly, Nate gets
Oh,
a little
really?
pitchy. I'm just being honest
Well,
there.
it might not be a strong
do
suit, but he
everything.
tries.
Yeah.
He tries.
But I'm saying we could play that a sample and we couldn't get in trouble.
Well, we licensed it.
Oh, so we could get in trouble.
Our own theme song?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the last episode. We were talking about we can't play any music if we get sued.
Yeah.
Right. I'm saying like, does anyone else have a hand in owning the consumer song, or is it just
We
strictly
licensed
Kevin?
it.
We licensed it from Kevin.
I
Right. I'm
assume
saying
Tim took care of that.
He wouldn't sue us if we played the version with lyrics.
Oh, that is correct.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
At.
Yeah. I think he would.
Kevin's
he would like
not the most litigious guy that I know.
No,
Yeah.
he'll throw it if he has to. He'll call. a
Yeah.
lawyer, for
I mean,
sure.
he might.
Yeah.
We might have to. Combat him with Jay. He might threaten us. But
Yes.
Yeah, Jay will protect us in most
Yes.
cases.
I have to point this out because anybody watching on YouTube is going to see this.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Your teeth and tongue are completely blue.
Oh, it's chewing mint. Gosh darn
Is it from the mint or from the
Mint.
Slurpee?
No, it's from the
Oh, it's a
Slurpee.
Slurpee.
Yeah.
From the last. So now
we
the
were
jig is
trying
up.
to. We all
Dude, this
put
is
on
brutal.
different clothes.
Oh
And
man.
so we recorded the Slurpee
I thought it was a
episode
mint.
and this episode, which is going to be Slim Jim. We recorded those on the same day, but we wanted to make it look as if we were recording them on separate days. And
I
Sean,
don't even change my shirt.
old blue tongue here, blew it. You blew it.
Smile. Give us a smile.
Yeah, go
No,
ahead, smile.
Right into
not-
the camera.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Why
go
not?
ahead.
No.
Well,
not.
come on.
How come you guys don't have this problem?
Because
Oh,
I didn't eat
man,
the
I
blue
already
one.
got
I
enough.
didn't have the blue stuff.
I already got enough problems, man. I'm getting picked on. I'm gonna get roasted on this one.
Stick your tongue
Sorry,
out.
audio people. I know you don't need this aggravation, but
Stick your tongue out.
it didn't occur to me. Of course, I haven't
Yeah,
one of those stupid slushies in 18 years. So
Yeah.
why are you guys fine?
Randy's here, Tim's here, I'm here, and the Smurfette is to my right.
Man. That's gonna be so distracting.
Oh, that's really funny. Sorry,
I'm just gonna go like this. I just gonna work it like this show.
sorry to call you out, but I think I'm doing
Well,
you a
no,
favor.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, part of me.
Our listeners are pretty sharp. They would have figured it out.
Yes, I think
Should I go just rinse out my mouth?
No.
No,
No.
it's fine. It'll
Done,
be
man.
fine.
Gargle with some water.
I got problems too. I wanted to share this. Have you guys ever had your ears cleaned out?
Yes, it's
Prof-
wild.
Professionally?
No,
It's a
not
weird
professionally.
feeling, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go and they just like aerate it out with a water pistol. Like,
Yes.
they super soak it and it unclogs.
It's something. I have very waxy ears, and
Yeah.
Same.
I'm embarrassed by it.
Same.
And for the last, I don't know, 10 years, I've had to go in probably every couple of years, right?
Right.
And they will, it's basically it's just like a bottle of a regular cleaning squirt bottle you have, right? But it's, they fill it with warm water and there's a certain kind of solution and then they just blast you out and
Yeah.
the stuff comes out.
It is power washing your ear canal.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I'm very embarrassed by it, by the ear. I just think it's really gross. So what I do is I'll go to a different urgent care place every time and I act completely shocked when they tell me what it is. So I'll go in and I'll say, and I'll go,
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, dude,
I
what is
know,
wrong with
but
you?
then I'll
Grown-up.
talk about it publicly, but in that thing, it's just such
Also, could you maybe, why don't you go to an ear, nose, and throat specialist instead of going to urgent
Well,
care?
no,
I
it's not-
rotate
But yeah, just get somebody that you trust, a real doctor.
and just be like, hey, this is a thing. We're
This is
in
a
this
thing.
together.
And,
No.
and yeah, they're man, that's patient doctor. Is that the Hippocratic Oath?
Yeah.
It's one of the oaths.
Yes, I'm not afraid that they're going to go tell their friends about it. It's just in that moment, it's just like, this is
You
so
gotta feel
gr-
I mean,
I know.
dude, you're in your mid 40s now.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right.
There's stuff coming.
Let's take it easy.
There's
guys.
stuff coming
Late
where
30s.
you're gonna have to have some discussions with your medical professional, and you're gonna need to trust them.
Randy
Yeah.
knows.
Randy, he's in, guys. You know it's
The
good.
stuff that Randy's got going on.
That's maniacal.
So wait a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Hold on.
What's going on with you?
Yeah.
So you're
I'm in my 50s,
embarrassed,
dude. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I've had all the stuff we've joked with him about. I've gone through the same thing.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
I'm going to keep this thing going as long as I can. Here's what I do. I walk in and I act very confused and I go, yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on, but my ears are closed up. And then they'll take a look and they'll be like, oh, it's earwax buildup or what? And I'm like, what? And they're like, but don't worry, there's a procedure. And I'm like, do I need to make an appointment? Is it a surgery? What do I need to do? I play dumb every single time.
If I know you,
dude.
though, I've shot some stuff with you. The acting is not
It's very good.
perfect.
Very, very
like
good.
the guy, they know when you're like, what? I didn't know that it was earwax. That's the last thing that I thought it would be.
That is not the case. I crush it. I crush it every time.
Why don't you just go to your doctor and get it drained twice a year?
Yeah, just go to
Like,
the doctor.
what do you
man.
do?
I don't know. It just
You're
feels
making
weird.
this way more difficult.
Yeah.
And
You're
what do you-
right. You guys are right.
I'm not trying to be mean on you, but like, you think they haven't seen worse at an urgent care
Yeah.
I know.
outside of dirty
man.
ears?
and they always end up. They always end up
You don't have
telling
to call
me
them
that.
dirty ears.
Well, look, I got the same problem, so I'm not throwing stones.
Do you look at the stuff that comes out?
It's not fun. But dude, here's a fun trick, man. Hydrogen peroxide. Just do a little squirt of that in once every, 10 days, 2 weeks.
Seems
Don't
like
do
a
that.
bad idea.
Yeah, don't do that.
You got
Yeah.
blonde ears.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it works great. Actually, our buddy Matt Barron's at the club. He told me, he's like, yeah, I'd never have any problems. And I did it and then just do a little shake, 5 minutes.
Yeah, no offense, man. Nobody's taking medical advice from a guy with a blue tongue. I mean, it's just...
Dude, I swear, I'm going to hard stop the show and I'm going to brush my tongue.
No,
I'm going to have to use it.
No.
If it's that bad, I can't take
It's
this,
fine. No,
man.
it's dissipating.
Yeah, you're
It
saying
is.
that, man.
I'm being honest with you.
That's it. I'll
Let's
just go to the-
tongue check.
go to the
Tongue
camera.
check. Let's see.
No, you look great, man.
Yeah.
Wait, but do you do that? You just gave that advice. Is that something you do, or are you just sharing?
That's something I do.
Don't do that.
Based on what
Just
my
go to
buddy
the-
Matt told me, and it works.
A guy...
And you don't have to
yeah.
go get them cleaned anymore.
I haven't had a
This is
big block.
problems. And I love Matt, okay? But you're getting secondhand from...
That's what I'm asking.
Secondhand from a guy
Oh
that
my-
runs a bar, you're getting medical advice.
I'll do it. I don't like going in there,
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
but it feels once it's out, it feels incredible. You can hear so much better. It's great, and I guess that's part of it. Is every time I do it, I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm clear forever, and then something happens, and they just close
Yeah.
back up. And I don't know how hydrogen peroxide works versus different products, but the product they make for it's called Debrox or Debrox or something like that. I
Yeah.
put it in, and it makes it worse. It expands it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, just to get to the bottom of it.
Sure.
You're not, those wax lips that you get at the candy store?
Yeah.
You're not putting those in your ear, are
No.
you? Okay.
It's the little bottles that you bite the.
You put the soda can
Yeah, I
things
do
that
that,
you bite the
yeah.
top of?
No,
You're
and
sticking
that's-
that in your ear?
It's just
That's
in
the
there.
problem.
It's just
That's
in
why you
there.
have waxy ears.
Yeah, it might be it.
Yeah,
I think
man.
that's it.
It's how I do a candle.
I think
thing.
you learned your lesson in the first year. But
It's but they close up completely. And listen, I have 2 small children and a puppy, so sometimes I'll leave it in there for a little bit. I'll wait
Yeah,
a few days
man.
before
Yeah.
I go in.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So, dude, you're
We're all
going
cleared
to, I'm
out.
just telling you right now, let's just get ahead of this now.
Yeah.
You're going to run out of urgent cares. There's
Yeah.
only a finite
No,
amount in
there's-
the community.
There's a lot of them, man. There's so many.
I'll go to Kansas City if I
Well,
need to.
Total Access has...
Start doing it on
Where's
the
Tim?
road.
He's in Louisville.
Yeah,
Why? His ears. Yeah,
He's going to
new
start,
guy.
he'll be like, hey, man, I kind of got somebody booked on that Lexington date. No, man, you got to get me in there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta-
Dude, I
gotta
Love
get-
that place.
I got Ludo fans, man.
I'll do it
Come
for
on.
free. I'll just
yeah,
do
you know,
guest
I'll
sets.
pay you. I'll pay you.
There's an ENT right by the club. What?
Yeah, man. That is, you need to go to a doctor, please.
Guys, you guys make it sound like I'm going to some back alley.
No, it's
guy
not that.
with a
It's
squirt
you're
bottle.
adding.
Those are
You're
not-
adding an urgent care step that doesn't
Yeah.
need to be added. Just
Yeah.
go to your primary care.
Okay.
They do it right
You
there.
need a flu shot? Go there.
I've done it at my primary care before. In fact, that was the first one.
Okay,
right.
man, just keep going to your primary
Yeah,
care.
I know, but
Is he not trustworthy?
no, he's a good guy.
He
Okay.
just, it's not on brand for Tim to have like this problem happen over and over and over again. So that's why he shops around.
It makes me uncomfortable. I'm being honest.
I respect it though, buddy.
Part of airing it publicly is so that I overcome my.
I see what you're
embarrassment
doing.
from it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. No, I actually I get it, man. I mean, it was a mess with my hernia. You know, that was not fun.
Can't
Yeah.
imagine.
Not fun.
God only knows how far I'd have driven if I had
Oh
a hernia.
man, yeah,
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
be to Vegas by now.
Uh-huh.
Going to some.
Vegas, I might run into somebody. I'd go to somewhere real desolate.
Topeka.
Canada.
Canada?
Yeah, free healthcare.
Small town. Oh, yeah.
That's true, man.
Why didn't everybody go up there for everything then?
I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
Yeah, I assume you have to be a citizen to get the free healthcare.
I think
Educated
if
guess.
it's emergency stuff, you do get it.
That is
Pretty
true. When I
reasonable.
was in Sweden, I think I was told if I broke my leg, $6.
Really?
But I get it like that. I'm like,
Worth it.
And they said they're like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's all set. It's like if you have a fire, you call the fire department and they put out your fire. They don't send you a bill.
I
So-
went in Ireland for something, but I can't remember what it was for. But it was cool. Like it wasn't a hassle.
Couple bucks.
Yeah. It was some kind of medication that maybe I'd run out of or I needed. I forget what it was, but they were great.
In Ireland, you got
And
something.
charming. Yeah. Yeah. It was like a box of Lucky Charms they gave me, and I was on my way. Bless you.
Dennis,
Bless you, Randy.
Randy. God bless you. Very handsome. So
The brand this week is Slim Jim.
Slim
as
Jim. This is a big week
previously
for me,
stated.
guys.
Yeah, Sean suggested this brand.
I'm
Sean,
excited.
you like
Yeah.
them, right?
Dude, I can't live without them. They stop making this. Just stop. I'll just stop living. 'Cause this is
Didn't
what's
we
keeping me
discuss
alive.
this on the
discussed it a lot
Mancuso episode? That
We
you
talked
had
about it.
16 of them in bed.
47 and then Holiday Inn. Rappers all over the place. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I mean, you're doing no sugar. If you're doing no sugar and you like snacks,
You don't think there's sugar in these things?
I don't based on
Yeah, there
the,
is.
well,
Yeah, I think there might be.
Really?
He also didn't think there was any in the
Dude, there's less than a gram.
blue
So there's-
Slurpee that still remains on his
No,
tongue.
I didn't say there's sugar in there.
Yeah, 2 grams. Okay. Yeah, 2 grams.
I mean, so that's effectively
Yeah, I don't know.
little.
It's probably-
so yeah,
probably not
I've been crushing them. Unfortunately, Tim will not be partaking in this episode in terms of getting involved.
no.
Yeah, Slim Jim's not a big part of my life.
Wait a
I
minute.
also stopped eating meat 17 years
That's
ago.
right. And you can't have dairy. Do you have this slight little thing of cheese?
Oh, no, I don't
Yeah.
eat cheese. Yeah.
No.
I have some
Ah.
dairy, but not.
All right, so fair enough. So what do we got here? What are we? What? Let's talk about it, Greg.
You okay?
Well, I'm just so excited.
Nice
I'm
transition,
I'm so
buddy.
excited about.
Let's talk.
Well, look, I felt bad because Tim can't eat it, so I was like, I just want to know what he's got. How does this start?
Adolf Levis is the central character here. Adolf Levis, somewhat of an unfortunate first name.
That's a tough
came
shake.
came well before Hitler. He was born in 1913, so it wasn't a bad name back then. Yeah. Adolf was a high school dropout, but
Loser.
hear me out.
No.
High school dropout during the Great Depression, kind of needed to go work.
Sure.
Yeah, winner.
I think that's where you get a pass. He was
100%.
also tried being a violinist professionally,
Huh.
and that didn't work out.
Couldn't hack it.
Yeah, I mean that's a hard thing to say, man. You failed violinist. He was
Right.
probably one of the better violinists. He's probably first chair.
Yeah.
In his school before he dropped out.
Have you ever attempted to play that instrument back in the day?
No, violin.
Never. You never even picked one up.
Never picked one up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that known, Tim? Is that a tricky instrument to play? Do we know?
I couldn't tell you. I've not spent a lot of. I feel like I've held one and kind of done a thing. Both of my great grandfathers were violinists.
Really?
Yeah. And
One was in the Charlie Daniels band, right?
That is inaccurate. That is
No,
not, that is not
Didn't
true.
play Devil Went Down to Georgia. That wasn't your uncle.
No, I wish
Was
it had
he in
been.
Dave Matthews Band?
Be legendary. No,
Oh, that's right, Dave Matthews. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, who's he's gone now.
The violinist is not. Yeah.
The original guy.
He tried to be a
Yeah. Yellow card.
tobacconist. He tried to sell tobacco at one
Yeah.
point. Didn't really work out.
Goodness.
So when he was like just a kid, he was selling condiments to bars, like cabbages, relishes, pickled meats. When he was going around all these bars, he noticed the product that sold the most was pepperoni. People were just eating a lot of pepperoni sticks. They came like in a jar, and he said they were awful big. Like if you think of a pepperoni, it's a pretty big, a wide sausage, and it was messy to eat, and it took a long time to make pepperoni, long time to cure the pepperoni. So he hooked up with his brother-in-law, Joseph Cherry, no relation to Buck or Nina. Yeah,
Buck
and
Cherry.
they
I love it.
They started to work on developing an alternative for pepperoni, a slimmer alternative than pepperoni. You can see where this is going. They hired a meat packer in 1940. This was in Philly, just to give you an idea of the geography.
Ooh, Philly.
And they developed a thinner pepperoni. It's what they like to say, smaller than a meal, bigger than a snack. Originally, they called it Penn Rose, Penn Rose. They were from Pennsylvania.
Sure.
And his girlfriend's name was Rose.
Great.
Yeah. Didn't work out. That's got to be a tough one. It was his wife, actually. His wife's name was Rose. That's gonna be a tough one. We're like, yeah, honey, nobody likes your name. We're gonna have to call it Slim Jim.
Yeah.
And this is coming from a guy named Adolf.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even then, well, 1940 things are probably getting a little. Yeah.
People
At
are
that
like,
point,
yeah, man.
1940,
I
they
mean,
were like, yeah, we're
39, right?
Yeah.
I get beat up every time because I said an inaccurate piece of information regarding the war, so I just keep my mouth shut now.
You did?
When?
I said that the cause of World War I. I said the Archduke, the guy getting assassinated. I said that was World War II. Was World War I.
It was World War I.
World War
yeah.
II was the
Franz Ferdinand.
Pearl Harbor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that part right.
Yeah, and that was a band too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
What
enjoy
did they
it.
sing?
Take Me Out. That was a big
Take
hit.
me out.
They wanted to come up with a mascot that made things a little more sophisticated. Sophistication was a big deal in the 40s. Men wore suits with top hats and canes. at some point. Canes was sophistication, which is interesting to me.
I still think of that as sophisticated.
You think so?
Yeah.
What's that, top hat?
No, the cane.
The cane, I'm
dude.
sorry.
Yeah.
Or they could have an injury.
That's what I'm thinking. The only person I've ever seen with a cane needs the cane. But I think they just had him as an accessory at one point.
They had to. You know, when I was at the airport the other day, I heard we were waiting for a flight, and I heard, attention, if you were going through security, please come back and get your cane. They don't need the cane.
Yeah, what if they said...
That's why I'm like, wait a minute.
If you went through security earlier, we know you're a faker.
Yeah. I just thought it was a little bizarre.
So they designed this guy, Slim Jim. And he had a top hat, he had a tuxedo, he had a cane. It was a more refined bar snack. And they printed a picture of this guy on the bottom of ashtrays in bars. And it said, make your next drink taste better. You guys have all heard when you're in a bar, the bars like to feed you salty foods because it'll make you want to drink more beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I mentioned that these things got their starts in bars because he was supplying bars with all this stuff. And notice pepperoni went well in bars, and this started as bar food, and it didn't come in the cellophane wrapping or the plastic wrapping. It was like, picture a jar like that Yeti cooler that Sean has, like a cylinder, and it's filled with vinegar, and it's got these sticks in there, beef sticks. That's how you got it at a bar.
Gotcha.
Did well.
Gotcha. Kind of like Combs at a barbershop.
Yes, exactly like Combs in a barbershop. Probably a different solution.
I would hope
it
so.
was. Yeah.
And were people eating
the barbershop solution looks a lot like your tongue. Yeah.
I know, man. I'm not happy about this.
Was the was jerky a thing already at this point?
That's a good question.
I mean, were they on the cutting edge of this, or I assume that people were drying meats like hunters and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good question. As far as bars go, I don't know if jerky.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if people were buying jerky.
Okay.
It was pepperoni and then this stuff.
And was the term jerky being used yet?
Well, the Jerky Boys did it, and I think they were in the early 1940s. I'm not sure of the chronology there.
They were very good with the rotary prank phone calls.
Yeah. Frank Rizzo. Yeah. Once they once they put it in cellophane, that's when it took off in gas stations, convenience stores, grocery stores. But I think this is more of a convenience store snack and a gas station snack.
Mm-hmm. And I don't associate it with bars nowadays. Do you guys?
No, I think this is associated with convenience stores.
Yeah.
During the 1950s, they greatly expanded the interstate highway system.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this before. I can't remember on what brand, but that's when road trips became a bigger deal.
Yeah.
When you could get on the highway.
Yeah. It was Green Giant.
It could have been. I think it was Green Giant. And also
my least favorite episode.
Okay, well, you weren't on it, right? It was Brando. Yeah, that was a great episode, wasn't it?
Oh man, it's the number one download episode.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
Fantastic.
It's bad.
Yeah. Also, Jack Kerouac's book
On the Road
came out. So road travel was a thing.
Road was huge back then.
The road was a big deal, and these things became a big deal. It became a big time road snack. Even today, they notice that there's an uptick in consumption during the spring and the summer where people are going on road trips.
More, yeah.
So if you're getting in the car, you're going to have yourself a Slim Jim. Sodium nitrate, that is one of the preservatives and the ingredients in this thing. Their natural color for this is gray. It's not an appealing.
Oh boy.
It's not an appealing color.
Gotcha.
So the sodium nitrate keeps it red.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's probably my favorite nitrate.
And that is
sodium nitrate?
Yeah.
It is the top 5 nitrate. That's got to be probably.
I just remembered something.
Sure.
On the previous episode, we were discussing, I believe, different liquors, wines, low-cost wines.
Yeah.
Boone's Farm.
Yep.
What was the other one? Mad
Dog 2020.
Yeah.
And we couldn't think of another one. It was Night Train. Night Train.
Oh.
That was the other one. Night Train. Boy, Boone's Farm Strawberry. Mad Dog 2020. It was all from an Eddie Murphy album.
Oh, okay. That was from Eddie.
Yeah. So in 1967, they sold it to General Mills, Levis did. Levis made a bunch.
67 they did?
1967. He made a bunch of cash on this. In 1989, Goodmark Foods bought it. They started conducting sort of the first real research, like organized research on the brand. And they found out teenage boys were way, way into this
No
stuff.
kidding.
Yeah, teenage boys loved it. And what they really liked was the snap. Like when you bite off one, there's a sort of feel and almost a sound, the snap. Sean, you can speak to this.
I tell you, man.
Why don't you demonstrate?
Yeah,
I'll
why don't you-
I'll
give it a shot.
demonstrate right
Which
now.
one would you like? We've got a lot of
Monster.
Monster?
Throw
the
it
big-
over, baby.
Is that this? It's got to be the monster. This thing?
Yeah. There we go.
That's a big thing. Now, I want to watch it because, man, these things are not easy to open.
This is. I know they are, man. You got to have a good. You got
You got to find the right. There you go.
There we go.
That's better than the one that I struggle with.
Guys done this
Oh,
before.
we're on. Yeah, professional.
Look at
guys.
that, man. Right
Professional.
open. Now, see, that's
That's a pro move, right there.
That's almost. I think they're almost going back to pepperoni. That's a pretty thick.
Well, this is. Yeah, I mean,
it's called the monster.
It is. Yeah, yeah. You got our boy Randy Savage on it.
That's
to this day.
I had no idea. Macho Man is still on these things.
Still on here,
Yeah.
man, supporting.
And he left us. He left us in 2011.
Is that when he went?
We'll get to him in a second. But
You want me
tell
to
us-
give it a snap?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. There was a snap.
Felt it.
Now he exaggerated his arm
did,
movement,
perfect.
but there is definitely a snap. That's crazy.
Great
So that's
snap,
how they came into the snap into a Slim Jim. Now I need to tell you guys something. I need to confess something.
Okay.
Up until last night, I always thought it was step into a Slim Jim.
Are you serious?
I thought that's what the Macho Man was saying. Step into a Slim Jim.
Oh, buddy.
Up until last night, it's snap into a Slim Jim.
What?
Gosh,
How?
I wish I knew that.
It
What
has
is
made
wrong with
me
you?
question everything. Like McDonald's. I don't even.
Do it.
I thought it was step into a Slim Jim. McDonald's. I'm starting to wonder if their thing was I'm gloving it. Yeah.
That's funny because that failed special you did, step into a Slim Jim. People are like, what?
Well, yeah.
What's
I
he
know.
talking
Yeah, that was a
about?
finale joke. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, close.
Well, no, somebody told me that.
Step into a Slim Jim, and they're like, was he doing some sort of a double entendre that doesn't work?
Crickets.
Yeah.
So weird. Somebody told me they were watching Greg Warren, the Chump, and I was like, man,
That's
not it.
That is wild that you thought that.
I really thought that. That was developed by ad writer Tom Leland. Lon Adams developed the flavor.
Hold on.
So guess who they wanted to be the spokesperson before the Macho Man? There's a couple guys.
Let me take a shot.
Snap.
What era are we talking?
I think we're talking about late 80s.
Oh.
Late 80s.
Again, they want to be sort of counterculture, a little bit crazy, a little bit dangerous.
Wait a minute.
Gallagher.
Fabio.
You're kind of, it was a comedian.
Carrot Top.
No. More dangerous, more
Dice?
bad boy.
Oh, Dice.
Dice.
No.
Oh, Kinnison.
There you go.
No
kidding.
Sam
That
Kinison.
makes sense.
Sam Kinison was supposed to be the one that was going to do snap into a Slim Jim, and Kinnison's people were like, nah, this isn't right. The deal's not right, and we don't want it. So they went to the Ultimate Warrior, who was a wrestler, a WWE guy. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then-
He was awesome.
Yeah.
Can't think of his name.
The only thing I know about him is Joe List, our buddy Joe List,
Yeah.
did a character for a while called the Ultimate Warrior.
It was hilarious.
And it was really funny.
Yeah.
And he dressed up like the Ultimate Warrior, who
Yeah.
basically wore like a sort of a nature boy, like just grass, covering.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe committed to the bit. It was great. But the Ultimate Warrior was the spokesperson, and then they went to Randy Macho Man
So-
Savage.
Ultimate
Ooh,
Warrior
yeah.
also passed.
Yeah. Ultimate Warrior has passed away, yes.
No,
Okay.
no. I'm saying he
he
was.
did it for a while.
Oh, he was.
Yes, he did. They thought about doing it to the Hulkster, but the Hulkster was like too straight laced. He was like a nice guy.
Two up the middle at that
Yeah,
time.
at that time. If they looked at some of his later life, he probably could have qualified for the bad boy. Hulkster got in a little bit of trouble. at the end.
He got some heat.
Well, and he became a villain eventually. But you're right. At that time, he was all American.
He was all American guy.
Savage is just so perfect for it.
Antagonize authority. Let's talk about Randy Savage.
Yeah. They did some time with the St. Louis
The
Cardinals.
St. Louis Cardinals. He was Randy Poffo back then.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
And he signed with the Cardinals out of high school at like 18 years old. He was a catcher.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, he had a collision, hurt his arm, so he just
Oh, no. There we go, Tim. Good work, buddy.
and just switched his throwing arm. Just decided, okay, I'll throw with the other arm. That's talent.
Unbelievable.
That is talent. And while he was playing minor league baseball, he started moonlighting as a professional wrestler.
Wow.
Which I can't believe. His first character before he was the Macho Man, he was the Spider, and it was sort of a Spider-Man like character.
He was in Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken. He was in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and I think he was in the ring. You know, the whole the scene where
Tobey Maguire was like the Spider, right? The Spider-Man, yeah.
And the Uncle Ben ends up dying.
Yeah.
Spoiler
That
alert.
was
Sorry.
That was Macho Man was in that.
I think so.
Wow.
I'm picturing him.
That's really cool.
Brandon's gonna look it up.
Yeah.
What a great spokesperson.
Oh yeah, Randy Macho Man Savage. Kind of, as our friend Joe Murray has pointed out with another one of our friends, it's kind of a hat on a hat, isn't it?
Oh, that he's both Savage.
Randy's Savage, and then he's the Macho Man. It's like he's shoving in a couple of nicknames. Like if his real name was Randy Savage, then he's the Macho Man, but he's Randy Savage, Randy the Macho Man Savage.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
80s wrestling was pretty over the top, though. It makes perfect sense to me.
Our buddy Andrew Topping, his handle, I think, on one of these social media sites is a topopotamus, which Joe Murray said that's a hat on a hat. Because he's like A-top, which is sort of a nickname, and then a topopotamus.
Too much.
It's just, it's a little too much.
Thank God for Murray just calling balls and strikes when it comes to
Yep.
hat on a hat.
Man, I made a choice here. I made a choice to have that Tabasco, and boy, that's a little. There's some
Little
heat.
much.
Let's check out the blue tongue with the Tabasco.
Come on,
it might
man.
have cleared it up.
man.
Let's
Yeah,
just see.
right,
Let's
guys.
just see.
Show it.
Let's just
show
see.
it, man. Yeah, freak.
I bet it's all it's all clear. Let's see it.
No, I'm gonna look myself.
You're fine, I bet.
Very self-conscious.
Tabasco.
Well,
what?
I mean, it's just annoying, man. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, you're all clear. You're fine.
It's better, yeah.
You're
Yeah,
back
you're
to
good.
normal.
That was
Yeah.
weird.
That's-
Yeah, boy,
yeah.
the Tabasco, it's got.
Mark
it's got
that
a
down,
little bite.
guys. If you got blue tongue, have a Tabasco Slim Jim. Sean, could you get that open for me? I
buddy.
can't do it.
I was right about
Dude, you know what? I met Macho Man.
Randy Savage.
What-
Keep talking.
You guys want to hear this?
Yeah, we do.
You met the Macho Man?
You better believe it. So I'm in 5th grade, 1990, I think it is, and my buddy Tom Palmero, his dad,
Tommy P.
Tommy P. was head of security in Rochester at the War Memorial, and they were doing a tour. You know, or what's it called when they were in town? The wrestling guy, WWF, and so he had all these hookups. He got his front row seats, and Bret the Hitman Hart,
Front row.
Wow.
gave the sunglasses. Remember Hitman to Tommy's little brother.
Okay.
But I was sitting there just patting his arm. I remember that was like, whoa, you got 5th grade. So you're like, why? And I was so into wrestling back then. And the final match is a steel cage, Jake the Snake against Macho Man. And it was crazy. Wow. And then Tom's dad's like, you guys hang here. I'm going to get you in the back when everyone lets out. And sure, he takes us in the back. And I'm just like, whoa, this is crazy. And who comes out? Jake the Snake and Macho Man together. Now, see, I was so all in 5th grade. I'm like, wait a minute. What are you guys hanging out for? You hate each other.
Right.
I was a little like not having it. And I'm like, and they're like, I just remember they both came out together. Nobody is back there, by the way. It's like me, Tommy, and his dad. And I just remember, I go, hey, guys, big fan. I was, oh, can I get your autograph? Snake's like, yeah, no problem. And then Macho Man, he goes, oh, yeah, I can't do many of these. But he did, and he just put an M and an M. I mean, it was the lousiest autograph.
Oh, who cares?
Ever. And then they just drove off in a Chevy Lumina. I'll never forget.
So they were
that.
cool.
They were overall pretty cool, man. I
That's
was so blown away. I was like, why are they buddies? I was
Yeah.
like, they
That's
just
completely
fought.
against what they allow. What's that called? K-flay or something like that? Or K? You have to commit to the character, and you like they'd get in a lot of trouble if they were seen together.
Yeah, no, they
At
drove
some
together.
point, I think, who's the guy that's in charge of WWE? Or
McMahon.
That was
McMahon.
McMahon back then. So
At some point, they said that cannot happen.
Mm.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because of the Sean incident.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe
yeah,
I-
if you know O'Brien,
maybe-
he probably went public with it, ran his
So-
mouth on local Rochester radio.
yeah, when I'm down Alhart, I have my voice out
Do
there.
you have pictures with him?
Man, I don't.
That's too
It's
bad.
I mean,
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
cell phones back then. man.
Right.
I have no evidence of this, but I promise. And the worst part is, I probably still had that autograph. And then I know just when at my old home growing up, when they moved, I guarantee it just got thrown out.
Yeah, it's too bad.
And but yeah, man, it was pretty cool. It was pretty
They
cool
thought
when
it
you're
was
that
like
age.
Marley Matlin or something. They're just like,
I know they're like two.
the best I could do on short notice.
Marley Matlin, is she the?
She's the deaf
Deaf
actress.
actress,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's great.
Now, is this still beef one you're talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know. You said you're like, get the all beef one. And I'm like,
I thought I read about that, man. I couldn't find it either. Went to the grocery store. All they had was they didn't have they got more variety at a convenience store than they do at a
this is a QT.
Quick Trip. The ads today, obviously without the Macho Man, are
Is that wacky guy?
they're still
With the
pretty
hair?
I don't know. They're pretty wild. They have a fairy snap mother. I thought that was pretty funty.
Never heard of her. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Edge. This is how dumb I am. Edge is one of their people. Edge, I guess, is a professional wrestler now.
Okay.
He's one of their spokespeople. I was like, this is going to be awesome. The dude from U2 is doing Slim Jim commercials. Sean's going to be so fired up, and it's not the Edge. It's just Edge.
That would have been.
Yeah, I literally
explains
thought
why
that.
Sean likes him so much.
I was like,
That's what
Sean's
got me into
gonna be
it,
so
man.
happy, man. The Edge is doing this stuff.
Bono's out there trying to like save Africa and get clean water and stuff.
And the Edge is doing Slim Jim
Have you had a
commercials.
Slim Jim? Slim Jim guy. That's who I was talking about.
Oh yeah, man. Who's that?
It's this crazy character with his hair looks like
What kind of character?
crazy character.
What else?
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah, we stumbled on that a while ago.
Yeah. You guys didn't know that word apparently.
Yeah, you couldn't get it.
Well, it
you
took
were
me a second
trying
to
to
come
get
up
it.
with it. Yeah.
About 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. What is it?
Anthropomorphic?
Yeah, I'll be dumb.
It brings something to life that's not really.
Yeah, when you give
Alive.
alive characteristics to
For instance,
something.
trashy.
Trashy. Okay.
Trashy is
Anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
He's not real, Sean.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
He's real to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in my heart.
He's got his own cabin.
your act.
He's got his own cabin on the Nateland cruise.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you guys don't recognize that guy? The Slim Jim guy?
Not
Man,
really,
I got
no.
nothing.
He is
No.
a wild man.
He just looks like he has sort of it's a guy that his hair is straight up like a Slim Jim.
He looks like the guy from Static X, if you remember that band.
I do not.
I do, but I don't know what the guy looks like.
Or
But I'll
like
go-
Kid from Kid and Play.
there
Yeah.
you go. Now we're cooking.
Now we're talking. Christopher Kidd
Big
Reed.
flat top.
Yeah. Did stand up comedy for a
Yeah,
while. Probably
man.
still
I
does.
mean, Macho Man just fits the character. I mean, that's just the way to go with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just looks the part.
These things are made of beef, pork, and chicken.
I was wondering. Okay.
Chicken
Yeah.
is in here.
Not necessarily the choicest cuts of those meats.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Probably not.
What is cure meat? Like, take me through the process.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Show me,
Friday. I'll be loved again.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, was that the stupidest moment ever on the podcast?
Pretty strong.
Top
It's
10.
right there. It's right there.
Yeah.
Cure, I think, is sort of a version of like treating pickling. It's like salting stuff, but probably, yeah. I think
And is it
you cure meats.
Yeah.
You like season them. I think, but
okay?
yeah,
But is the dehydration part of that?
probably,
Okay.
yeah.
Guy did who knows how many hours on Slim Jims and can't tell me what curing means.
Yeah, I mean, I think summer sausage is in that game, right?
Probably
Summer sausage.
a
Oh, summer
preservation
sausage
process that uses salt, nitrites, and sometimes sugar to inhibit microbial growth and extend shelf life, while also enhancing flavor and color.
Cool.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
love
like
it.
that. Curing.
It's a method used for various products like salami, bacon, and ham, and can be achieved by mixing, or submerging the meat in a curing solution.
Mm.
That's AI. Or as my friend Troy, who's been on the podcast, his sister the other day said she was calling it IA.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I love it.
They're at some wedding. It's like he's heavily involved in IA. Like he's in the Internal Affairs Bureau.
You guys see what the Bills did on social media for their schedule release? Every
Did you?
team,
Oh,
every team. It was great. It was pretty good, and I'm not being biased.
It's all. What did they do?
They like it just shows Josh Allen walking up to Brandon Bean, the GM, and Bean's like, I don't know, what should we do for the the promotion for the
Listen,
and then
I was just going to tell you, just tell us the story without trying to open the thing at the same time.
sorry, I'm just too excited.
It's distracting.
All right, so Bean's talking to Alan, right? And Bean's like, "What do you think?" And Alan just goes, "Just use AI." Everyone's and then Bean's like, "Really, AI?" He's like, "Yeah, just use AI." And they just cut to Alan Iverson.
Yeah, they were
on
doing
the phone.
It's
Played
great.
really well, man.
That's
And
funny.
Iverson did the whole plot. It was really cool.
Did you talk about
Wow.
anything with like, we talking about practice?
Practice.
I don't think he did any of that. No. But he did. Yeah, he plugged the Bills, and he's he'd be an Eagles guy. He's a Philly guy.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
answer.
so-
I love it. Love Iverson.
Think he's an Eagles fan?
Um,
Truly, he didn't grow up in Philly. He was at
Actually,
Virginia.
you're right.
He went
Probably
to
Redskins fan.
where'd he go? Georgetown.
He did go to Georgetown.
Yeah.
You're right. I know he's not a Bills fan for sure, but I think he did say like something like "Go Bills" or something like that.
Okay.
Bro, it was fun. I like the AI of it. That's what I'm getting at,
So is this your go-to meat snack?
dude. It's insane.
How many meat snacks are there?
Jerky. Are you kidding me?
Dude,
Jack
summer
Links,
sausage, jerky.
Jerky. You could get
Go to a Buc-ee's. Holy
Wait,
moly!
Is a Slim Jim not jerky?
Not really. No, jerky's like kind of most jerky's just beef.
Oh, this is its own thing.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
pork,
Yeah,
I had
it's a-
no
chicken.
idea.
Well, it's like it would be like a sausage or a salami. That's
yeah.
It is kind of its own thing.
The closest thing to a Slim Jim is salami. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's some sort of sausage. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say salami.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, man.
I always thought Slim Jim was jerky.
No, well, I mean, it doesn't even look like jerky. Jerky, it's tubular. Jerky's more like.
Just thought it was different shaped jerky, man.
Nah, it's not.
Oh
man.
boy, the cheese is rough. That's a rough
I
one.
just,
real good.
I've never really stepped into it before.
I
you know?
took a chance.
It's Snap actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
Step
not
in
Step.
Step into
All right, Randy. All right.
Randy loves it.
All right. Randy.
Which one of those did you guys just open that made this room smell like a locker room?
That's the cheese
Yeah.
one.
Probably
buddy.
the cheese.
I
bet.
guarantee it because
Yeah,
I
it's
just
gotta be
did.
the cheese.
Yeah, we might have to 86 it.
Probably not. Yeah.
Sorry, Slim. We tried. No dice on that one, but
I've got the Cure stuck in my head now.
What's another one of their hits?
Boys don't cry. Friday I'm in love.
yeah. The Forest.
Just like heaven.
Oh, how's that go?
Oh yeah, that was a huge
Just
win.
like heaven. You who soft and lonely. You who
Okay, yeah.
soft
Save it.
and
Yeah.
lonely.
Oh, yeah. So-
Just like it.
Big.
Great song.
Yeah. Sean,
Greg.
again, are there any? This is bigger than any other meat snacks. Like no.
No, I
'Cause
mean,
you have a lot. Like, will you have jerky?
yeah, man.
But
I'll
you
get jerky.
prefer a Slim Jim.
I prefer the jerky, but the problem is the jerky, man. It beats up your teeth, man. It is
Yeah.
so rough. Like, yeah, man. It is like painful to chew after like 3 bites of it.
Yeah.
Like we went to Buc-ee's. They have a whole world of jerky out
Yeah,
there.
don't
man.
get too crazy. Or we got to do Buc-ee's as a brand at some point.
Yeah, we should. We
Buc-ee's,
really
man,
should.
the amount of employees coming out of that
Yeah.
thing.
Dude, it's crazy.
You know how there's nobody that works anywhere?
Yeah.
They're at Buc-ee's or at the
Right.
or at the Apple store.
All right.
Like you
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
Apple thing, you just see like 80 different people coming out of that thing.
Yep. And it's still a 45-minute wait.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Buc-ee's is similar.
Mm.
And they always like put on Buc-ee's like there's a sign for how much you can make there as a manager. And it's like
Yeah, it's like $75,000 a year.
no, it's more. It's like 250 or something.
No, I'm saying
Really?
that's some mop the floors.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
That's
if you want to
just
manage a Buc-ee's, you're making huge cash.
No
man.
kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's a big operation.
It's such
It
a big
is, man.
operation.
Dude, they got like 50 kinds of jerky over there.
Oh yeah, the guy that runs jerky, he makes 150K.
The jerky guy.
$250,000 jerky guy.
President of jerky. Man.
Yeah,
What did you? I'm a VP of jerky at Buc-ee's.
yeah.
Man, these are great.
So you really, I got to be honest. I think it's the same thing, but I like the thinner, I like the medium one better than the monster. The
Right.
monster's just a little. Too,
It's a lot going on there,
yeah,
man.
it's a little
But-
too soft on the inside for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's this is my go-to that, and then if I'm not doing Slim Jims, I've been really pounding some summer. The summer sausages just save me.
Do you
on
have
this whole
stock
diet.
in summer sausage? Is that why you keep bringing it up?
No, I just really
He's
love
just
it.
not eating any sugar right now.
I'm just saying, yeah.
He may be eating a little sugar in that summer sausage. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I'm with you, buddy.
Dude, if it's like less than
Yeah,
a gram
I'm
or
with
whatever, I'm not counting it. So now I will say I don't know how much damage I'm doing with like the nitrates and all that stuff. I mean, you worked in that world, man. I mean, how much poison
nitrates?
is in this stuff? I mean, I guess that's a question. How bad is this stuff for you? Horrible? Like, is it? It's not good. It's not healthy to do it, but it's also I'm also losing weight, not eating sugar. So
Yeah, there's no way it's good for you. Anything. I mean, this is all about preservatives, and anything with a whole bunch of preservatives.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying it is. I just don't know how, like, to the level of how dangerous it is. Like that stuff we did last episode with if you're under 4 years old, you can't have.
No, I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
But I would say maybe don't have 16 like you did that one time.
It was,
Now, how big were the?
so the hotel meltdown, they were minis, so they were like probably like the size of that one.
But without the cheese?
But no cheese. Ooh,
Yeah.
geez. Slim Jim's, swing and a miss.
Well,
there.
that's not their business.
No, and it shouldn't be. They got to
Yeah.
stay in their lane.
I will say at least the first ingredients listed are the meats, right? Beef is number 1.
Beef,
pork is number 2. Third, mechanically separated chicken.
Yes, I did come across that.
Why do they have to say that? You think?
Mechanically separated chicken.
Why not just say chicken?
I don't know, but it scares me.
Yeah, that's where we get into it. And the beef comes from it's like beef forehead or something like that.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? You didn't have to say that. This is
It's like
we pride ourselves on being
forehead.
a family podcast.
What? No, man. It's somewhere, and maybe that's not currently what they do. It's somewhere I came across the term beef forehead and beef cheek, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Which what? I mean, what, man? It's just a part of the cow.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't care for it at all. There's corn
Well, you're a
syrup in here.
vegetarian. What would you know?
No, I know.
Sean and I've been eating foreheads.
I've been eating foreheads 15, 20 years. We're on our foreheads, man.
Mechanically separated. I think there's actually a mechanical bowl that does the work.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
That
thought
makes
you were going to
sense.
say that's
Yeah.
part of that'd be good to watch. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
There aren't there's some not good stuff in here, but it's not, it's not listed all the way down. Like there's fewer ingredients than you'd think. And they got paprika, and anything with paprika.
Paprika, man. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
I love it.
The thing about the ingredients things, man, like soy must be something. I mean, that's the one like in bold letters. Like all the other garbage in there, they're like, whatever. But then on this one, it's like contains soy.
Well, that's at the end because it's an allergen.
Yeah. I don't think
Allergy
so.
things they put in.
Gotcha,
they're like,
buddy.
hey, it has weed, it has
All
soy.
right, so people, it's pretty common to be allergic to soy.
I guess so.
All right,
I don't
fair
know.
enough,
I mean,
fair
I see it in the allergy
I just
things
didn't
all
know
the
if
time.
anyone's allergic to sodium,
Hey,
smell, or
dextrose?
tririn paprika thing.
This one I've got says no artificial flavors, no artificial colors.
Really?
That's impressive.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, so
I
we're
stand
making
corrected.
progress, guys.
Yeah. I stand corrected. Is this a certain variety?
That is the twin pack, and it is the original flavor,
Original. Okay.
original kind.
So some of this, but it still does. Lactic acid is a big part of this.
Yeah.
The part of the process. I think that may have something to do with the snap.
They put that in there to make it snap.
I think so. Or yeah, that might have been the sodium nitrate. I came across another preservative when I was talking about pickles on Bob and Tom
Okay.
recently. Butylated hydroxysol.
Oh no,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. And I found out a little old lady got butylated last night.
He's really proud of himself.
He is, man. I've never
That's a really
had
bad
that much fun on the show.
What song is that from?
What?
Werewolves of London.
Oh,
Little old lady got butylated. That's why I was.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't just saying like the butylated, mutilated. I was just. It's a lyric
reference
from
to that. Okay.
Warren Zevon song.
Mutilated.
Yeah. Do you guys remember that?
I do now.
That lyric?
Yes.
Little old lady got mutilated last night.
Yes, it didn't hit me, but yes.
No song. I can't hear the lyrics.
It's like he just tells you what happened in the verses all the time.
You don't like Warren Zevon?
It's not something I'm super into. That song's a little.
Send Lawyers, Guns, and Money?
Not deep into it.
Man,
Sorry.
this guy's such a snob.
Me?
Yeah.
I just
He
never
likes
got
what
it.
he likes and he hates what he hates.
I don't dislike it. It's not something I ever got into.
You got to appreciate it.
I have only positive thoughts about the guy.
Yeah, no wonder you didn't get my little old lady
I know the song. Everybody knows the song.
Yeah.
But
okay.
yeah, no, it took me a second. I apologize.
That's all right.
I didn't hear much out of Randy though, and I gotta assume he knows that
Yeah,
one. So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
If
say,
Randy's going silent.
Yeah, it did not pass the Randy test. That's for sure.
gotta be a Zevon guy.
Big time.
Are you really?
Oh, he's fine, man. I don't love him or hate him. I don't know a lot about him. I know that one song that you're talking about. I think he's got a couple others. And
Send lawyers, guns, and money.
I don't know that one.
I don't know that one.
What were his
either,
other?
man.
What else did he have?
Those are the two hits. Werewolves in London and Send Lawyers, Guns, and Money. He was on an episode of the Larry Sanders Show. Did very well there.
He did.
Yeah. They went. Yeah, it was really fun.
Is he still with us? No, he died.
No, he passed away
03.
recently, I believe.
No, 2003. That was a long, long time ago.
Okay, it's been a while.
Keep Me in Your Heart. Do you know that one?
I don't.
Searching for a Heart.
Recently, 2003.
Play
I
it
told
all
you.
night long.
I told you the two that I knew.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lawyers, Guns, and Money.
great song.
Interesting.
I guarantee you've heard it 17 times.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great song.
Pull it up. I can't picture
I think
it.
you'll enjoy that song.
I'm glad you're a fan. He's from Chicago. Old Warren Z.
What's that?
He's from Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's born
Okay.
in Chicago, yeah.
Yeah.
You think if your last name begins with a Z, you always have to go by the Z man? Any last name I know,
Yes.
and that's pretty.
Yes.
That's a rough life.
This may be the most insightful thing you've ever said.
Thanks,
on this
dude.
podcast.
I just wonder if
This
poor
is-
Warren
you are
got called a
exact-
Z
If
man.
anybody, if your name begins with a Z, Mike Zittel, one of my
Does he go
favorite
with
people in
Z-Man?
the world. One of my favorite people. We worked together at Procter and Gamble.
Yeah.
He was been around a little longer now. He was a project manager. Awesome guy. One of my favorite people.
I like him already.
What do you think we call him?
Z-Town?
The Z Man.
The Z-Man.
The
All
Z
right.
Man. We call him the
Is
Z
that
Man.
right?
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
You are right, man.
Can you believe that?
This. We just found something.
This
here.
is why we do it.
This is why we do it, guys, to discover stuff. Yeah, we started talking a lot
absolutely.
about some sort of meat snack, but we got to this.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
spend
I
some
mean,
time.
that's what makes this podcast so desultory.
I don't. I am excited about this
Desolatory,
one.
man. I can't wait for this. What do
I
we
am
got?
excited.
What do we got?
I don't know. If it
Talk
even
us
works.
through it.
Let's talk about it. Desultory. It just sounds like the word result, but with a D. D-N-O-R-Y. So D-E-S-U-L-T-O-R-Y.
Desolatory.
Yep, there you go.
Lacking a plan, purpose, or enthusiasm. And how did you use it?
I was saying about our podcast, implying that we lack a plan or a purpose. We're just kind of winging it.
But we do have enthusiasm.
We do. That's why
We
it says
do.
or. So it doesn't mean if you used a few ways.
Enthusiasm.
It can also mean occurring randomly or occasionally.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of action with that word, and I'm glad I brought it up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Conversation or speech going constantly from one subject to another in a half-hearted way. That's
Well, I think we're full-hearted, if anything.
At least 75% heart.
full-hearted.
Full-hearted.
The desultory conversation. That's a good name for a podcast. Desultory.
Desultory.
Yeah. Desultory passengers were appearing randomly or occasionally.
Maybe we do a spin-off podcast.
Passages.
Passengers.
Passengers.
It's using it in a sense.
Passenger 57.
Desultory. I like it.
Best part
Sean.
of that movie is they do the callback. The old lady at the beginning
Oh, yeah,
The old lady at the beginning.
yeah.
thinks that Wesley Snipes' character is Arsenio Hall, and then at the end, when he saves the day, guess what she's doing?
This.
Whoop whoop.
That's really funny. That's really funny. That's really funny.
Yeah. I watched that with my friend Salim, and he was like, "I knew they were going there, man. I
Yeah,
knew that was coming."
That's great.
Whoop whoop whoop.
That is great.
Yeah,
Did you ever meet Arsenio?
man. I don't. If I would have, it was at the Comedy Magic Club. I may have been in the vicinity of him there, and maybe I didn't. So one of those things
Yeah.
like I don't know if I saw a video of it, but he used to hang out at the Comedy Magic Club in Hermosa Beach, California. And
Yeah.
whenever I go to LA, I try to get down there.
Yeah.
Awesome place.
Did he put comics on a show?
Man, I don't know.
I can't remember.
It was a long time ago.
He'd have guests on. Like he'd had,
He did have guests on his talk show.
yeah,
oh, I'm
That's
sorry,
true.
comics as guests. Like
really?
Dice.
Yeah, the
Remember
Dice.
Dice had that whole thing. Like he broke down.
Yeah.
On Arsenio's show?
Yeah, he's
Really?
like, the guy in there is Dice. This is Andrew, the kid from
Oh, okay.
Brooklyn or whatever, and like
Yeah.
got all, I think he was like getting a little emotional. And
You'd think he had comics, but I can't. No one comes to mind right now. But
Having
who
a big
knows?
set on Arsenio.
Right.
yeah, you've seen him on Arsenio,
Well, that's yeah.
but in terms of comedy,
Hasn't been said. For
although that
That'd
show
be a
ended in
great,
what?
credit, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you
Remember
seem-
they brought Arsenio back a few years, and it was
didn't go well.
rough.
Like how long ago?
10 years ago.
There was
And it bombed.
wasn't there an SNL sketch that combined Johnny Carson?
Oh, Carsenio.
Carsenio,
amazing.
Incredible. I mean,
Just so fun.
Dana
Dude, Dana
Carvey.
Carvey is one of the funniest humans on the planet.
Carsenio is one of just the funniest ideas ever.
It really is.
You come up with the idea, you're like, I know exactly what that is, and he's the perfect I don't know if he came up with that on his own or if a writer was like, hey, how about Carsenio? And Carvey just did it there.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
As good of
These
a bid
people-
as
these people over here.
Butilated, the little old lady.
That's a little better. Carsenio was a little better. How many times
You're
did they do
biased.
Carsenio? Did that happen one time or a bunch? As a kid, I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
More than one.
I
More
was-
than one. on Carsenio.
Man, Sean, just right before Tim asked that question, Sean took a bite.
I
of
took a
about
huge bite.
half of one of the monsters.
Yeah, I ate half a monster in one shot there. That's why I had to have the long pause, man.
Yeah. And his acting was great because he was like,
Trying
the
to-
reason that he didn't answer that so quickly wasn't because he had half of a monster in his mouth. It was
Minimal.
because it was such an insightful question that
Yeah.
Sean had to ponder it. Did you see what he
Yeah,
did?
to be like,
He
yeah.
leaned back and he put his hand on
scratched
his
his
chin.
chin.
Yeah.
He was like,
How many times?
Now, Sean, now, Tim, that's a very, very good question. I had to give it some deep thought.
And the answer is 4.
Man.
That was brilliant, Sean.
Thanks, buddy.
That was outstanding.
Yeah, I've been doing some training.
That's some of your best work right there.
I know, I'm
Meisner,
I'm doing
I
a
think.
bang up job today, guys.
Uh,
Really a bang up job. And we're not even an hour in.
Slim Jim, I noticed, is ConAgra. Tell me about them. That's one of those names you
Oh,
hear.
yeah.
They own everything.
ConAgra, man.
What's the deal?
My interaction with them was I competed against Wesson Oil,
Mhm.
and Wesson was owned by Hunt Wesson,
Mhm.
and then ConAgra bought Hunt Wesson. That's my. It's a bit now. I think that man, I ConAgra, from what I remember, big in the frozen foods.
Mm.
Yes,
All right.
I think so.
Okay.
Did they have anything to
Yeah.
do with Con Air?
No,
Um,
you're talking about the movie with Nick Cage.
Yes, I am.
It was a bit of a reach, but yeah. No,
We're reaching
What
a
a-
lot today.
what a
Nothing.
great movie, though.
yeah, man. There's
Yeah.
convicts in the air,
Yeah.
so they call it Con Air.
Yeah.
And Cage was a bad guy, but not as bad of a guy.
But
as
yeah,
the
he
other
went-
guy.
No, he
He
was.
was.
I don't think he should have been.
Wasn't he
imprisoned
unfairly
for what-
treated?
He was a convict,
Yes.
wasn't he?
Well, yeah, but because his he beat up a bunch of guys at a bar because they were roughing up his lady,
Oh, okay.
and
Got it.
he
He had to defend his honor.
he
I didn't know that was
defend
the
her
case.
honor,
Yeah.
and I believe one of them didn't survive because Cage was a tough guy,
Yeah.
a real tough character,
Yeah.
and he was
So
imprisoned.
manslaughter probably is what he was in for.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
What happened was he was just hitching a ride back home with all these crazy convicts.
Yeah.
And thank God he was there because he saved the day.
Did save
Yeah,
the day.
things
He
got
did
pretty
save the
crazy
day.
on that ride.
Declared that he was going to save the day, and then he did. But a star-studded cast: Cusack, Dave Chappelle is in that.
Oh,
thing.
it's Chappelle.
Yeah.
Sean Connery?
John Malkovich. No, you're thinking of The Rock, which I'm happy to discuss with you as well.
Sorry.
Also, a fantastic film with
That's
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Face Off is obviously the
Yeah.
the
Him
one.
and Travolta.
That's the
switching
one.
faces.
Yeah, all right. But Con Air is great, and I'd argue that it holds up real strong.
Okay.
I would argue that as far as a plane movie, okay,
Okay,
what do you think the one thing that it lacks?
tell me.
An old woman at the end going, whoop,
Yeah,
whoop,
you're
whoop.
right, buddy.
Yeah.
They
That
coulda-
is that.
That's what that movie lacks.
They could have thrown that in for sure, but man,
Yeah.
what a movie! Those three really. The
Rock.
Rock.
Con Air.
Comedian
Face Off.
Anthony Clark was in The Rock.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was
Yeah.
he?
Anthony Clark he was one of the guys. One of the guys.
One of the cons.
One of the guys.
convict air guys.
No,
No,
he was
The Rock.
No, The Rock.
Oh,
He
The
was-
Rock, sorry.
He was
Yeah.
part of that expedition. I can't remember what his position
Ed
was.
Harris was the the kind
Bad
of
guy.
general that was
Yeah.
sort of been.
Randy,
through-
can you Google Anthony Clark, The Rock? Anthony Clark, comedian from Yes Dear.
Oh, sure.
When I was living in LA, he was a pretty big deal. He was on Yes Dear.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
And
I hang with
he
him a
was
bunch.
featured. He was the guy when I was in like he was always hanging out at the Improv. So it was like,
Yep.
I was like, this is pretty cool, man. We have a celebrity hanging out here. Does it say The Rock? Yeah. Yeah,
That's it. The Rock.
He's in the scene where he cuts his hair. I remember that.
Yeah.
Man, Connery was unbelievable.
Yeah, he was great.
And then, I mean, The Rock was fantastic. And then, but yeah, Face Off is that set the standard.
Um,
John Travolta and Nicolas Cage exchanged faces in that movie.
in Face Off, yeah.
There was a technology that they came up with where they took his face and, one thing leads to another. They're
Trading faces, trading places.
I will become him, he says. And then he did. It was great.
Yeah.
Changed their voices. I mean, an acting, just a workshop they put on.
Was there any nominations coming out of that movie?
No, I believe it was snubbed.
Was it?
Which is criminal.
Yeah. I'll tell you about a snub thing. That old woman in Passenger 57 was
Yeah.
never considered for a Best Supporting Actress.
You're right, man.
Yeah.
And was
You're
that
right.
the same old woman that was mutilated, or is that a different?
No, that was in the Warren Zevon,
Okay.
the Z-Mans. So listen, I had an idea. I feel like we've got a lot of beef jerky here. Oops. I feel like we've got a lot of Slim Jim here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those aren't the same thing.
No.
A lot of Slim Jim. And
Is that the plural? You think there's no plural?
no, there's no plural of Slim Jim.
We got a lot of Slim Jim?
Yeah.
Is that right?
You sure about that?
Yeah. No, there's no.
He doesn't know, but I kind of like it.
I had you for a split
Yeah,
second. For a split
you
second, I had
did.
you.
It sounds sophisticated.
Yeah, no. Slim Jims, I guess.
I
Sure.
got so much Slim Jim.
Yeah.
I'm trying to unload some Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Just dozens of Slim Jim.
We got a lot of Slim Jim here. A lot of Slim Jim. And we had some fun. Our friend Courtney helped us give away some Converse shoes on the last episode. By the way, we decided on the last episode, after we were on air, off air, we made the decision that we gave the shoes to the person that was basically taking shots at me and got a big laugh in the room. But there was a 13-year-old that made a comment.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get that 13-year-old some shoes too, and Sean's gonna send those shoes to that 13-year-old girl.
That's right.
She'll be 15 by the time she gets them.
Yeah, but
That's fine, because guess what? Tim just got in charge of sending the beef jerky and I'll send the shoes. Because he sent one thing to my tent.
We can't do that to the listeners. We cannot do that. Yeah. You want to do that?
No, Tim's not reliable.
No, the coterie is doing great. We can't have him in charge of one of these giveaways because that defeats the whole purpose.
Well, he loves it because it's one less thing.
I don't even think Mukopotamus listens anymore.
No, he's gone, dude.
Yeah.
He's out.
He does. He
He's
loves
over on
it.
Nate,
Reach out, Mukopotamus.
So that's what I'll do.
So what do we? How about we do this? Our favorite comment on YouTube gets some beef jerky. I'm sorry, I'm messing this up. Our favorite comment on YouTube gets some Slim Jim.
Some Slim Jim.
And then our favorite comment on Apple Podcasts gets some Slim Jim.
Apple Podcast.
Yeah. So basically, an audio listener and a video listener. I don't understand Spotify. Are there comments on Spotify?
It is. I don't get it either, dude.
So here's what we'll do. If we can figure out Spotify, we'll give something away only to those listeners at some point, but not for this giveaway. This giveaway, we're giving one set of beef jerky. I did it again. I'm really screwing this up.
Slim Jims.
One set of Slim Jim to our favorite YouTube. And we tend to favor funny, but if it's heartfelt.
Or just insulting Greg also.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an
If he
easy way to get a giant laugh on this podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an easy way. It's kind of hack at this point. Because if you just
you're just trying to cover up.
It's cutting edge.
I mean, it was
cutting edge.
It's
That
just
last
such an
episode-
easy thing because these guys, Sean will just go crazy if anything derogatory is said about me.
I mean, dude, it was 4-1 noticeably last episode. It wasn't like, Courtney was in,
4-1.
Randy
It was 5-0. I was in on it too, but I'm just saying it's an easy way to go.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying.
Hey, man, we all got to take our punches, buddy. You know? I mean, look at me. You think I'm proud of this? But it's who I am.
So,
390 guy, so.
We're not going to give something away every episode, but we've committed to, and Randy, if you want some of this Slim Jim, you can have it. We're not going to give it all to the listeners. And if you guys want to take some, but you can't have all of it because you would eat it on the way home.
I'm not taking any.
But yeah, take a
He
little.
likes
Take a little.
Skinny James is his
Skinny
his
James?
brand of choice.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
That's it. Tim wins the Slim Jim. So on this episode, leave a comment for YouTube or leave a comment on Apple Podcasts. We'll get you some Slim Jim. Again, could be funny, could be sincere. You could take the easy way out and take shots at me.
Do it.
I'm going to tell you, a comedic device that you might want to consider is Sean's blue tongue.
It's not a proud moment of mine, man.
I just think, cracking on me. Come on. I mean, and I'm going to say this: the country club stuff is probably an easy laugh too.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to try, guys.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think I take a pretty good beating here, and I think I take it pretty well. So I'm saying, if you get hit once in a while, man, it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, on air, you're a prince about it.
Appreciate it, man.
Best shot at Greg wins. Good luck, everybody.
No,
right. Yep, book it.
Yep. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for living it. We'll see you next time. Go Bills.
We have been the consumers. You have been consumed.
Hello, everybody. You're still listening to The Consumers. Tim Convey here, solo, catching you guys up with some comments and just some more recent live hello for you. You just watched the Slim Jim episode, which was a real fun one, if I remember properly. No, it was a good one. It was a good one for sure. So anyway, I'm here. Thanks for continuing to stick around. Randy Cash is here.
What's up? It's nice and quiet in here tonight, isn't it?
Feels good, right?
Yeah.
Nobody bullying anybody.
We need to get a locker for the corner.
Yes, I agree with that. There aren't two guys arguing over anything and everything. Just me and Randy. Randy on the ones and twos. Speaking of which, plenty of comments we got about the ones and twos. You and I had that. We were kind of trying to get to the bottom of it, and I can't even remember what the real thing was, but people really enjoyed that. We talked about, in music, the 1, the 2, and then the...
I just assumed it was like the beat, the 1 and the 2, the kick drum and the snare drum, because when I first started playing, a guy told me, you can be off here and there, but make sure you always find the 1.
Yeah.
And that's what I, took that as.
Yeah. And
I was wrong.
Something, no, but whatever I thought was wrong too, and it had something to do with the inputs on the turntables from back in the day. So we'll dive into comments. Most of these are from the what episode is it? Oh, Oscar Mayer episode. Another fun one. And also shout out to Ryan Wamser, by the way. I'm wearing my Three Rednecks Reading Wikipedia T-shirt. People like it. Lots of compliments. And yeah, I selected some good ones. First of all, Stephen Young, 5359 on YouTube, said, "What happened to the succotash scale? I don't recall hearing it for several episodes." That is true. Our friend Gabriel on Facebook is always weighing in on every joke, rating it on the succotash scale. I'm not sure if he's continuing to do that and I'm not seeing it as often, or that's completely on me for not bringing it to the podcast comments. So I will make an effort. God knows I've had plenty of jokes that I like to think scored well on the succotash scale. So I promise to bring that back very, very soon.
I got to admit, dude, and this is just because I'm not a very good social media person. I'm not a part of the Facebook group.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just never think of it, man. I wish people happy birthday on Facebook. That's my contribution to the internet, man, and social media.
Well, that's good. What do you think will happen first? You'll join the Facebook group or watch Greg's special?
I'll join the Facebook group. I was like, I will today when we leave, and I just don't know if I'll be able to answer the questions, especially if they pertain to Greg's special.
Yeah, that is. I think you're okay on that. I think it's not. I don't think you have to watch the special to get in there. So I think you'll be all right. Speaking of you wishing people birthday, today I discovered is my half birthday.
For real, happy half birthday. Today's my brother Tim's birthday. Isn't that funny?
Is that right? Your brother Tim?
My brother Tim is 55-ish today. No, 54. Wow. Yeah, we're a year and a half apart. He's 54 today. That's funny. His birthday is your half birthday.
That's awesome. I got another friend. Same thing. His birthday's today, my half birthday. So we wish each other birthday, half birthday every year. Back to the comments, folks. Craig Moss, W7R3F said, regarding the real man / dad whistle, we talked about that. You feel like a real man if you could do the big whistle. Randy rocked it. He said, as a kid, my brother and I would be down the street. My dad would open the window in the house and whistle. And no matter where we were, we heard it and knew it was time to go home. Nice work, Randy. Randy, you want to give me a whistle?
A whistle is, yeah.
One of your big man whistles.
All right, I got to push the mic back, dude, because I don't want him to peak or blow out the diaphragms or nothing.
Okay.
Here you go. Ready?
Yeah.
Fingers or without fingers? I can do both. I can do without.
With.
I can do with.
Good Lord. Whoa.
Hey, man, I had to go to that Van Halen concert, brother. You know, it was the 80s, man.
know.
And, I lived in South County. It was a rite of passage.
He almost shattered some of the Jif jars in here, and they're plastic, so it just tells you how loud it was. Ashley Cogburn said, with regards to the Oscar Mayer episode, she said, that was the greatest opening sequence of this podcast. It took me on quite a roller coaster. Can't wait to see Greg when he comes to Tyler. That was the whole Worms adventure. Worms, Trashy showed up.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people weighing on that. In fact, Jenna Obi said, if you see a worm on the sidewalk, that was Greg's dilemma, as he saw the worm on the sidewalk, in the sun. He didn't know what to do. Jenna Obi says, if you see a worm on the sidewalk, always pick it up and put it on the grass. Once the sun comes out, they will fry and die on the sidewalk. Watching Wild Kratts with my son taught me that. I watched that show with my kids.
Never heard of it.
It's these two brothers, I think, who are like, I don't know, zoologists or something like that. And then they turn into animated versions of themselves. They go on adventures, but it's educational. I believe it's PBS Kids or something, but Wild Kratts taught her that. I haven't seen the Earthworm. She says they have a Earthworm episode that the kids love. Highly recommended. Glitch Bricks 22 said, next special guest needs to be Randy. He deserves it.
I don't know if I want to be a special guest on the podcast, man. I don't mind talking and stuff, but I've really grown to enjoy working behind the scenes over the last several years. I don't know.
Yeah, and you do a great job with it, obviously. I mean, you're people love you when you chime in, and when you laugh. We enjoy when only you laugh at something one of us says. But yeah, I don't know. I think someday, if we pick the right brand, and I think people have had some suggestions. If we pick the right brand, it'd be good to have you at the big table.
Yeah, if we get Sean on Twitter and we do Fender and they send us a bunch of stuff, man, that'd be fantastic. I wouldn't mind a new American Standard jazz bass. That'd be pretty dope.
All right, let's do that.
Go, Sean.
Totally, yeah. Hell, hey, Sean can do it. Glitchbricks 22 shared it. He said, yeah, if next guest needs to be Randy, he deserves it. By the way, R.I.P. Worm. Groucho T said, as happy as I am to see Trashy, I have to be honest, I was hoping it would be Venezuelan Tim making an appearance. He was not available for that episode, unfortunately.
Should we get, I didn't mean to interrupt you, sorry about that,
No,
dude. Should we get like a stuffed animal of a worm and be it wormy and put it over there by Greg?
I don't know, man. That was dark. That whole thing was dark. I don't know that we need to revisit it, but it could be, it was far more popular, that segment, than I thought. Doug Murray 4381 says, if I ever see Greg out in the wild or sitting in his car eating a sub sandwich, I'm going to walk up and yell, yeah, boy, is to the consumers as Hey Bear is to Nateland. I don't know if you know that there was he was on Nateland, and they had somebody message in their show that they were seeing Greg somewhere, or maybe it was Greg with Nate, and they were outside before the show, and they saw Greg eating a Subway sandwich alone in his car. And they were like, I decided not to bother him.
There were no Friday shows on for him to watch.
They told it on Nateland. People enjoyed it. Kate the Great 9435 said, is anyone else getting more and more impressed with Randy's life? Because I am.
Well, I actually lead a pretty boring and unassuming life, which I do like. I used to be a rock star, sort of, in my brain and stuff. But yeah, I try to stay pretty low key these days, man.
You've done some really cool stuff, man.
So have you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Man,
Seriously,
podcast should always be like that. Just
right.
Randy and I complimenting each other,
It
as
is
opposed to these two.
Very nice. Those guys
Knucklehead screaming.
doesn't smell like a Creed Aventus,
Yes.
which I like very much. I was supposed to get a bottle of that. I still haven't. It's been, I don't know, 6 months.
Wait, you're trying to tell me that Sean told you he was going to do something, and then he didn't?
no.
He didn't follow through?
He said he was trying to work something out and get me the right one. He didn't want to get me a bad batch.
That is true. He's been going through a lot of bad batches lately. 13, Jonathan Davis said, I need more digression on these podcasts. Bring on the ones and the twos. People like the one. Somebody else, B Puckett 42 said, Tim, going back to the ones and twos after the moment has passed. St. Louis Tim is back, baby. Randy, I don't know if you know this. You weren't able to come to Nashville with us. I was on fire in Nashville. I've never been as good on this podcast as I was in Nashville. And I think it's because I was getting uninterrupted sleep.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We were talking about that before we started filming the young children, and that's what we didn't cover was the uninterrupted sleep, which is hard to come by. And I learned to sleep pretty much anywhere from being in a band and being on the road, sleeping at a venue or in a van or something. And it did me no good when I got home, dude. When them kids would wake up, you're up, and sometimes it's hard to go back to sleep. Sleep's very important.
It is, man, and I hope we're close to both of them sleeping through the night. But I'm telling you, we were in Nashville. I had a hotel all to myself, and I mean, those mics turned on, and I was something. Nashville Tim was born, so that's this person saying St. Louis Tim is back because I'm slow again. Let's see what else do we have here. We'll do one more. Irish Town Mayo says, guys, hear me out. You've done Oscar Mayer and Pringles and Starbucks and Heinz, all kinds of brand names. What about a great value episode? It would be interesting to learn about generic versus brand, and Randy can be the guest. Move him up to the big table for an episode.
You could just go to my kitchen, man. You would save a lot of money on buying supplies for the table there.
Yeah, you're right. If we ever show up and there isn't one, we just go.
There's all kinds of stuff in there.
That's it. I think that'd be fun to explore the whole, all of the what are they called? What does Greg call them? Not the store brands, but he's got a name.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, something only somebody that's been in the business would use.
What do you call it? Private label.
Private label.
Private label. That's it.
That makes no sense to me, private label, but
I know it sounds more
yeah, it does. Fancy than it really is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd be curious as to who actually makes what products for the private label, you know?
Well, in some cases you don't know. In some cases you do know. But yeah, that would be a fun one. We'll have to find exactly how to frame it, but that'd be a fun episode. All right, a couple of Apple podcast comments, which we encourage you to leave reviews and comments on there, as well as on the YouTube page. And if you want to join the Consumers Podcast fan page on Facebook, please do that. But these are a couple from Apple Podcasts. Good fun. Somebody said, I came for Greg, stayed because of Tim and Sean, but I keep coming back because of Randy.
Aw,
Greg makes him laugh the most, and yet he refuses to watch the champ. Never change, Randy.
Don't worry, I won't, man. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it very much.
That's JT Passy, a big Randy fan. And then Runa722 says, this is my new favorite podcast. They're so funny and normal. There's no humble bragging, which is so refreshing. Keep up the good work.
I guess we should turn the mics on a few minutes sooner then.
Yeah, just about. That's really good. Yeah.
You're welcome.
No, we're normal. I'll take it. That's fine. Thank you guys for checking this one out. Couple of plugs. Oh, first of all, Carrot Daily. Make sure you reach out to either Sean or Greg, not me, because I've painted myself in a corner with that whole thing. Sean on Instagram, Greg, his email's on his website. But reach out because we want to get you those Converse that I believe are for your daughter. So Carrot Daily, make sure you hit us up. And then a few plugs. The Ludo shows, Halloween, 3 nights at the pageant in St. Louis. Those are on sale right now. This weekend in Portland, Maine, you can see Greg and Sean. Those are going to be a lot of fun. And then Greg is coming up in Atlanta. Going back to Asheville, North Carolina, where he just did a bunch of shows with Leanne that I think were awesome. Greg and I will be together in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and then Madison, Wisconsin, which is very close to selling out. So if you're in Madison, which is one of my favorite places in the entire country, get those tickets for Madison. It's Comedy on State. That's in October. But again, this weekend, Portland, Maine, Greg and Sean, check that out. And then GregWarrenComedy.com is where you can see Greg's upcoming dates, many of which Sean and myself are opening. So get out there, check that out. Again, that's Greg Warren Comedy. Thanks for listening to Consumers. Like it, share it, smash that like button, all that stuff. And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for consuming.